Marquez. His interest is increasing in this podium. Marquez sort of had a problematic sort of lap 2, 3, 4, didn't he? He seemed like he was dropping out of contention, but once he's got some heat in that medium rear aim tyre, his charge towards the back has been very impressive indeed. Look at now, he's right on Bezzecchi's case. This could be a Honda home podium for Marc Marquez, which seemed highly unlikely in a full dry race. Look at the grip that he picks up compared to Bezzecchi. Marquez has to go to the right. He couldn't slipstream Bezzecchi there because he wouldn't have been able to have seen a thing with the vision problems, with the spray issues. Marquez then into the podium places here. Marquez up to third.
Well, it feels like the worse the conditions get, the better Marc Marquez gets, because he's coming through the field like a knife through butter. And what race direction we'll be looking at in terms of whether they need to call a halt to this is the lap times out there first and foremost, any aquaplaning out there as well. Jorge Martin did his personal best lap of the race last time around in 1:57, so they're not exactly going much slower than they were early on. Miguel Oliveira clearly does have some sort of mechanical problem with that Aprilia, because after losing ground last time round, he's now come into the pits.
Pretty much a full calendar year since we saw Marc Marquez on a Sunday Grand Prix podium in MotoGP when he was second to Alex Rins in that incredible Phillip Island Grand Prix in Australia. But at the moment, having dispensed with Marco Bezzecchi, he's quickly opened up a big gap to the Italian. Nearly a second clear. He only made the move on Bezzecchi coming out of turn 11, and look at the gap he's been able to put through. Aleix Espargaro's hand goes up there. Aleix Espargaro on the short straight between turn 4 and 5. Aleix Espargaro clearly feels like that the conditions are deteriorating to a point where it's borderline whether it's safe to continue here. Simon, you're down in pit lane, you're the man on the ground experiencing just how heavy this rain has got. What's your thoughts?
It's close now, it's like close to the point, but the thing that I'm seeing is the guys with the soft rear tyres would have consumed, you know, that tread, so they'll have less and less chance of pumping the water, and I think that'll be why Aleix is feeling it first.
Yeah, great observation that, Simon. We saw Aleix Espargaro, he really did drop out of contention when he was struggling to get heat in that soft tyre early on. Back at the front then, Jorge Martin, 1.3 seconds clear of Pecco Bagnaia. Now then, if Marc Marquez can find a way through here on Bagnaia and Martin wins, then Jorge Martin will leave Japan as the MotoGP World Championship leader. There's a lot at stake here, particularly so for Pecco Bagnaia, who is dropping back towards the Repsol Honda of Marquez, the World Championship lead on the line here.
Well, I'm no mind reader, but I can tell you what Marc Marquez is thinking right now. I can win this Grand Prix, as he very nearly lost the front there coming around turns 11 and 12. Someone has gone down.
Who's
it's not one of our championship contenders. Johan Zarco looks like he's slipping down. He's dropped by Jack Miller. It is Zarco who's tumbling down.
Look at that.
The red flag is out.
Yeah, red flag. Marc Marquez had his hand up there. You could see Marquez is aquaplaning down the start-finish straight. The red flag has come out due to the deteriorating weather conditions. An hour or so ago here, we had some sunshine poking through the heavy cloud cover in Japan, and now the MotoGP race has been quite rightly stopped. The conditions were becoming unsafe. We saw Marc Marquez, he had his hand up down the start-finish straight. The aquaplane that he was having on the power on the Repsol Honda. A few moments before that, Aleix Espargaro felt like race direction should have called it. So we do have a red-flagged Japanese Grand Prix here due to the weather conditions.